Again, another day, much like Sunday, going to be mid-90s today, right?
Mid-90s today, looking at partly cloudy skies right now, and we're also kind of watching a little further out to the Atlantic and the Gulf of Mexico. Possibility for showers does exist to the north of us. We're going to look at radar as well. So what we're talking about today is heat, rain to the north of us, maybe some heavy rain. We already have flooding in Oklahoma, and then we have a little activity in the Gulf and activity out in the Atlantic. Let's get to it. Outside right now, 1249, partly cloudy skies on our 360 tower cam. Got a lot to talk about today, and first we'll start off with is way out in the Atlantic, and I'm going to go ahead and let this roll so you can kind of see the motion on it, the very latest and lapse. You'll see on the right side of the screen a little bit of a flash here at points. That's actually another little system that was showing up out there, and you can see at the moment. Maybe it's going to flash, maybe not. It's been showing up. I don't know if they filtered that out or not, but either way, there was a little activity further out. You see that system? That is one that they're watching carefully, the Hurricane Center that is, to see if it will form up into something. It's a little cleaner than it was yesterday. It kind of looked like you'd taken shaving cream and just smashed it up against a mirror or something in the bathroom, if you could think of that. That's kind of the way it was. It was a little more defined this morning. Now, moving out to the west a little bit into the southern Gulf of Mexico. In the southern Caribbean, you can see there's a little activity there. The southern Gulf of Mexico, there's also some activity there. Just clouds and showers right now, nothing more. But it is generally rolling north. Of course, we are north, and so areas of Louisiana and Mississippi and Alabama. We have the concerns for the BP oil spill, how that will affect it. I'll be honest with you, I've been watching the Hurricane Center and other places all morning. I've not seen anybody really mention it. I think folks are a little afraid of what might happen with all of this starting to develop. Right now, 89 degrees. Cloud cover, winds out of the south at 14, humidity at 59%. We have a dew point of 73, pressure 29.91 and rising. It is breezy. That is one saving grace, if you will, out of the heat that we've dealt with. Again, keep yourself hydrated. If you know anybody who doesn't have good air conditioning, might want to make sure that they're staying cool somehow. We have a fan drive this year like we have every year. If you can help out with that, certainly would be a big bonus. Now, looking outside, temperatures this morning in the upper 70s, 80 in LaGrange is as cool as it got there. You saw temperatures get down to 74 in Fredericksburg. At the moment, we are at 86 in Fredericksburg, 91 in Llano, 89 in Austin, both sites, 89 in Bastrop, 88 in Georgetown, 86 in Lakeway, 90 in San Marcos, and 90 in Giddings and Rockdale. LaGrange, I don't know. You were 89, 90 there. I'm sure you're very close to that and maybe a degree ahead of it at the moment. Talked about showers. Chris talked about an earlier story about some flooding. Oklahoma City had a heavy line of thunderstorms roll through their area overnight, right through there. Notice it doesn't move. It kind of moves several lines over the same area. That has them with flooding. They have rain-covered streets, or rather streets that are underwater right now. They're talking about high water rescues. I saw at least one of them reported earlier. This line of showers extends into North Texas, and it should drop south, but we don't likely see it moving our way. Our forecast model tries to get it in here. Could there be a little bit of cloud cover and a sprinkle out of that as it moves in? Could be. It's going to be towards the later part of the evening, and then the sun's setting. Things are starting to cool down a little bit. Not that it's cool, but you know what I mean. Temperatures in the mid-90s dropping to the upper 70s. Energy that's gained and used for building up these thunderstorms starts to drop out, and we see some of these showers start to fall apart. So maybe a sprinkle could get close, but other than that, I think we're fine. There are some concerns. San Angelo area and northwards for some heavy rainfall. They're worried about what they're dealing with up there in Oklahoma. Now, further into the forecast, you can see today, line of showers and thunder showers. It was showing them a little bit further south by noon. We're right now at noon, and we don't have them that intense. They do see them that intense in Oklahoma. Now, a little further into the afternoon, 4 or 5 hours from now, maybe a few showers in San Angelo. Those continue to drop south. Notice how it starts to thin out, gets over Austin, and it just pretty much dies out. So maybe a sprinkle or two heading across the area. 94 and partly cloudy today. Winds out of the south at 10 to 15. Tonight, 76. Forecast, honestly, over the next 7 days, we're going to go with mid-90s for the highs, lows in the mid-70s. Isolated shower. There may be an outside chance for a shower, but as far as significant rain, nothing. What we are going to watch, though, is what's happening in the Gulf. Anything developing there in the southern Gulf moving our way, of course, could give us a chance for showers, and then, of course, out of the Atlantic.